McDreamy, then there was McSteaming. Now the latest hot doc to join the Grey's Anatomy staff is McKidd, Kevin McKidd. Watch this.
Look at me. I'm fine. See? It's okay. You are asleep. It's okay. Okay? Okay. It's okay.
Please welcome Kevin McKidd. Nice to see you smiling. You have very intense roles.
I know. I don't know why that is. I always get those kind of really kind of full-on roles. I'm kind of a fun guy normally.
Well, yeah, you don't get a lot of chance to smile at work, though, when you're actually shooting. And that scene, here we just showed you a little snippet there, but you would actually just try to strangle her, yeah?
Yeah, it's a pretty serious storyline. Dealing with my character, you know, he's coming back from Iraq. He's a trauma surgeon who has basically suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, and he hasn't diagnosed himself yet. And I think it's really brave of the show, and really, I'm really proud of the fact that we're really talking about this in a time. Yeah, it's kind of, we're really opening this subject up, because there's many servicemen and women who feel they can't talk about this and open up that they have these problems because it's kind of stigma that you're meant to be tough. And I think the writing staff, and I think we've done our research properly, so we're going to handle this well, I think.
Well, what's it like joining a crew that's been so successful and a team that's been around for so long and then being the new kid on the block?
It's good, you know, it's great. I mean, I was really nervous when I started the show because, you know, every other gig I've done, I've always been right from the start, you know, always been from the beginning of the show. And this show is so kind of such a big hit, and it's running, and everybody's got the groove on, you know. And I was really nervous, but luckily I'd done a movie with Patrick. I think you had Patrick here.
Yes, we did, yeah.
And so that made it all a lot easier. And everybody's been so lovely to me, I can't tell you.
Well, that makes it easy. I didn't think about that, but sure, you made the film together, so it was a nice transition. I mean, so have they given you a Mick name yet? I mean, it was a McDreamy and the McSteamy. I mean, even in jazz, are they calling you Mick something?
I think somebody said, somebody said McBadass, which made me laugh. But you know.
That's the best one yet. So many members of the staff, the hospital staff, visit with us on the show. We know that there's a ton of real equipment on the set, and when they're operating, sometimes they're cutting up a roast beef to simulate flesh. I hear that you got an actual diagnosis on it.
Well, yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I was working out with this crazy guy that I trained with, who used to be a Marine, actually. He was a great trainer. But I damaged my calf muscle here, and it suddenly came up with this big bruise out of nowhere, and I was it was fine. I think I was showing Sandra, Linda Klein, who's a medical expert on the show, and she was a highly skilled nurse, and now she does all this stuff.
Right.
She went, "What's that?" And I said, "Oh, I just got a bruise. That could be a blood clot. Seriously, that could be a blood clot. You need to get that scanned." I was like, "Oh, I need to go home and go to the doctor." She said, "No. She just leaned over and grabbed this piece of equipment. So it looked like a prop, and she went, "Give me a leg," and she did the scan right there. So all the stuff you see on the show is the real stuff.
Did she send you a bill?
No. I let her have my Krispy Kreme donut as payment. But no, luckily there was no blood clot.
It's actually a terrible show to be on because you can never call in sick. So just on the head.
And it makes you know I have hypochondriac things. There's something wrong with me. Oh my God, there's something wrong with me.
Oh, it's a very bad show to work on for hypochondriac. That's not good at all. You guys, I mean, how many people here recognize him from HBO's HBO show Junkie?
It was a fun show. That was such a great show.
I love that show. Fantastic. And you actually got to live in Italy.
We lived in Italy, yeah. We were there for 2.5 years, which was one of the most magical things.
I got married in Italy. I go back every year. I was married in Tuscany and Montalcino.
Oh, wow.
Where were you guys? Where was the show stationed?
We actually shot it in Rome at Cinecittà Studios, which is the famous...
Yeah, sure. It's huge.
Yeah, I mean, the whole back... Well, all that stuff you saw in the show, none of that was CGI. It was all built. It was like 6-acre set. It was like walking around ancient Rome. It was incredible. The food there...
Yes, I know. But I've always wanted to cook there. I've never had a kitchen to cook in.
Really?
You guys set up the shop, so did you do a lot of cooking?
I learned, the one thing I learned how to do is cook a really, like carbonara in
Proper
Britain.
carbonara.
Yeah, carbonara here, I don't know what it's like, but in Britain, they put loads of cream in it and all that stuff.
No cream, it's
Egg yolks.
egg yolks.
Egg yolks and parmesan.
That's it.
And you basically put the egg yolks with the parmesan into the pasta, and that cooks the pasta. Yeah, and the pancetta, and that's it. That's all you put.
That's all you need. That's the classic dish with Rome, is carbonara, so that's proper. I like that. So, you might also know him from, this is a huge favorite of mine and my husband's from back in the day. You guys heard of Trainspotting? So he's in it, but it's sort of like getting mono in class when they take class pictures. He wasn't in the poster.
Yeah, at the time I didn't realize really, you know, what a big movie that was going to become. And I booked a holiday to, I think it was to Tunisia, one of these package holidays. You know, I didn't have much money.
What's that like? What's Tunisia like? Did y'all go there?
It's North Africa. It's okay, actually. It's a pretty, the food's not that great, but a lot of deep fried food. And I went there, and they said, oh, you know, you're going to be on the poster, it's fine. And then somebody just forgot to organize a separate photo shoot. And I always remember I stood at Waterloo Station about 6 months later, and my girlfriend at the time said, you better turn around really slowly, because there's this huge poster, and you're not on it.
You're not on it.
I'm like, oh no, I missed out. So
do you regret missing the picture? Was it worth it?
No, Tunisia was worth it, but I was probably a little disappointed I wasn't on the poster, yeah.
Well, we're all about second chances, so we wanted to make up for it. So we've done a little bit of creative artwork ourselves. Can you bring out our gifts to us?
There's me on the poster.
Yeah.
I'm on the poster.
You finally made it.
Thank you. Awesome. I look a little older there than I did that.
Well, you know, we can only reach up so much here. It's our business. It's going to be funny, maybe you can put in your office or something somewhere. Throw ducks, putting other guys in it.
That's great.
So, we're going to keep the McKidd around. We're going to play a little game. And we actually also played with Patrick Dempsey. We're going to play Ray's Anatomy up next. Here's how we go. From Ray's Anatomy here, Patrick Dempsey. He played this same game with us. It's called Ray's Anatomy, but it's not about my anatomy at all. You know, Patrick got 7 out of 7. Here's how it works. We sent our photographer, David, to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum here in Times Square in New York City. He takes pictures of just body parts of famous wax figures. We show those to our player, and then I give them a few hints, and they try and guess who the figure is from the body parts. From the anatomy part. So here we go. God help my staff if there's a picture of fake Rachael, anything. Okay. First up, can we see the first body part, please? Oh, this is easy.
Wait. Well,
you want to guess?
Barack Obama, right?
Yes, it is. It's President Barack Obama. It's too big of a body part, people. All right, next one.
Oh.
Oh, actually, this is... I might have had to guess this from that. Do you ever guess that?
Is it Prince Diana?
Very good.
Prince Diana, right?
But you know what? Kudos to the Madame Tussauds people, because you're really good at your job. Okay, next body part. This is a little tough. Has an admitted fear of dolphins.
No. Has
launched in Victoria's Secret fashion shows and appeared on hundreds, literally, of magazine covers.
Oh, I'm not good with that stuff. Is it Beyonce? It's not Beyonce, no.
No.
Another one?
She is an EP of a show that looks for young models.
No, see.
What? You mean? What?
What?
Oh, it's not cheating.
Tara Banks.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're all speaking at once, I think that.
Yes, I wouldn't bring that up in your highlight reel when you're chatting about this with Patrick. All right, the last one.
Bono.
Oh, you are so good!
I'm good with glasses. The glasses, see?
That's Ray's Anatomy, and everybody already does, but...